Example 1, in order to find the composite surface area of three-dimensional figures, the first thing that we want to do is figure out which two three-dimensional figures we're working with. So if we look over at this figure, we can see that one of the figures is a cylinder, which is what I'm highlighting in purple here. And on top of that cylinder, we can see that there is a half sphere, which I'm highlighting in orange. Now the fact that it's a half sphere is going to be important. Once we have decided what we're working with, we want to find the surface area of each figure separately, which is what we did in the previous part 11. So we're going to just use our formulas that we have. For the surface area of a cylinder, the formula is surface area equals 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r squared. And we can see from our diagram that the height is 24, h is 24, and the radius is 9.2. So we simply plug those into the formula wherever we see them. We get surface area equals 2 pi 9.2 24 plus 2 pi 9.2 squared. And then we can just use our calculator to get that number, and we get the surface area is 1,919.1 inches squared. So I'm going to put that here on this line. Okay, and now we're going to find the surface area of the half sphere. So I'm going to work over here on the side of the screen. Our formula is surface area equals 4 pi r squared, and our radius is equal to 9.2 inches. So I'm going to plug that into my formula. Surface area equals 4 pi 9.2 squared. We're going to use our calculator to find that, and we get 1,063.6. Now this is the really important part. We need to find the half sphere surface area. So we need to remember to divide this number by 2. Okay? So our final answer for surface area is 531.8 inches squared. So I'm going to put that up here for surface area. Do not forget to divide by 2 if you're dealing with a half sphere. Alright, this is a really tricky part about surface area. We find the surface area of the two shapes together, but then when we put the half sphere on top of the cylinder, we notice, this circle right here is getting covered up and is no longer on the outside, and we know that surface area is everything on the outside of the figure. So since that circle is no longer on the outside, we have to take that into consideration. And what we're going to do is we're going to find the area of that circle and then subtract it from our final answer. So this is the circle we're dealing with. We know that it has a radius of 9.2. Just a reminder of our circle area formula. Its area equals pi r squared. I'm going to plug in 9.2 for radius. We're talking two-dimensional now, okay? So that's why I'm using this formula. and punch that into your calculator, you get 265, oopsie, 0.9. This is not a decimal point right there. 265.9. So I'm going to put that for my area. 265.9 inches. And now we're at our final step. So we're going to add those two surface area together that we got, and we're going to subtract the area of that circle that is no longer on the outside of the figure. So our surface area of the cylinder was 1919.1, plus the surface area of the half sphere was 531.8. Then we're going to take away the area of that circle, which was 265.9, for a grand total of, oh, hold on, this is 0.1. I'm so sorry, this is 0.1 right there. And we end up getting 2,185 inches squared.